Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 732nd day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. Russia has lost approximately 410,700 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces reported. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 880 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 13 tanks, 37 armored combat vehicles, 12 artillery systems, 1 multiple launch rocket system, 2 air defense system, 26 drones, 3 cruise missiles, 26 vehicles, and 2 pieces of special equipment. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. There were 81 combat engagements. The enemy launched a total of 4 missile and 73 air strikes, carried out 52 multiple launch rocket systems attacks at the positions of Ukrainian troops and various settlements. The Ukrainian Air Force launched air strikes on 7 concentrations of enemy troops, 2 positions of the enemy air defense systems. The Ukrainian missile troops hit 1 artillery position of the Russian invaders. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports. In its conflict with Ukraine, Russia has weaponized energy, both by directly attacking Ukrainian infrastructure to cut off power and by manipulating global energy supplies. By reducing gas flows to Europe, Russia aims to fracture European unity against the war. This strategy highlights the connection between energy and security, and it's likely Russia will continue using energy as a weapon for economic and political gains, demonstrating the intertwined nature of energy, security, and political and military objectives. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Russian officials and state media largely refrained from publicly discussing the 2-year anniversary of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine on February 24, likely in an effort to avoid addressing Russia's failure to achieve its stated war aims at significant human costs. Russian officials and state-run and state-affiliated TV channels likely refrained from commenting on the 2-year anniversary of the start of Russia's full-scale invasion to avoid drawing attention to Russia's failures to achieve its stated strategic goals in Ukraine and its more immediate goals of seizing all of Luhansk and Donetsk oblasts, while also suffering high personnel losses. Ukrainian officials discussed Ukraine's goals and priorities for 2024 on February 25 and highlighted the need for continued Ukrainian innovation and Western aid to accomplish Ukraine's objectives. Drone footage posted on February 25 shows Russian forces committing apparent war crimes near Bakhmut. The Russian information space continues to be highly sensitive to the recent losses of A-50 long-range radar detection aircraft, suggesting that the issue of deploying and defending these aircraft is of great concern. Ukrainian main military intelligence directorate head Lieutenant General Kirilo Budanov stated that Russia has not received any long-range missiles from Iran as of February 25. Russian forces recently made confirmed advances near Bakhmut and Krinky. Zelensky held a news conference which lasted 2 hours. He covered a range of topics throughout his speech and ended by setting out his thoughts about the year ahead. The main highlights were as follows. Zelensky said a peace plan will be prepared with Ukraine's partners at a summit in Switzerland this spring and it will be handed over to Russia. He said he would not negotiate with Vladimir Putin, saying, "Can you talk to a deaf man?" He revealed 31,000 Ukrainian soldiers have been killed in the war so far but refused to give details on the number that have been wounded. Turning to the help provided to Ukraine by the UK, he said his troops have used a lot of Storm Shadow missiles. Asked if he would pick up if the Russian president called him, Mr. Zelensky mocked Mr. Putin, saying, "He doesn't have a mobile. How will he call me? I don't use a telegraph from 1917-inch." He also said Ukraine has a clear plan for a new offensive and Russia was preparing a counter-offensive for the start of summer. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.